Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. This is a general love reading for the sign of Pisces for this upcoming week in March. Today is March 25th, 2020. So because this is a general love reading, it can pertain to just about anything, relationships, circumstances, and situations surrounding family, friends, work, school, you name it, it might apply. Also be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You may feel like I'm reading for you. You might feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. You might be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. My intention is always to reach people who need the message the most and who will benefit from it. So Pisces, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Hopefully you'll get something out of this reading. Okay? If you're craving more information regarding my readings and my videos, check out the description box below. There is more information there. So let's get started, Pisces, and see what's going on with you guys this upcoming week in March. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Two of Swords in reverse, with the Hermit in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the High Priestess in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. So, Pisces, looks like a decision may have been made. Maybe you've made a decision. It feels like it was an important one or something that was significant, but maybe a challenging decision with this Two of Swords in reverse. May have been one that a decision you made after a lot of time thinking and pondering what was the right move to make or right choice. We have the Seven of Swords on the table. Seven of Swords can indicate deceit, betrayal, sneaky behavior, someone getting away with something, actual criminal activity, theft. This could be a situation you're dealing with or something that is related to this decision you made. Let's get some more cards out here. Pisces, I'm intrigued. Let's see what else we can get. We have the Ten of Swords, King of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So I think this King of Wands, King of Swords is the same individual. I think you might be represented by the Queen of Cups, Pisces. But again, I want to remind you that you can be either one of these people. That's just what I'm feeling right now. I feel like there may have been an ending with this King of Wands, King of Swords. This person feels this person is dwelling in shadow energy for sure. This person feels like it could potentially be abusive. At the very least, a difficult individual to be around. But if you're embodying both the King of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who has some issues. I feel like you're represented by the Queen of Cups, and she is in reverse. This Queen of Cups this could indicate that she has been victimized or has been treated poorly by this king. This possibly could be an abusive relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This can be anybody. This can be a family member, friend, spouse, co-worker, boss and employee. I feel like this king, first of all, the king of Wands and the King of Swords, let's talk about them for a little bit. So the King of Swords in reverse can be a very cruel and mean, cutting, hard person to communicate with, to be around, because this person is just out for blood. This person is intelligent, but because he's intelligent, he also knows his way around a conversation or a fight or an argument. The King of Swords can also be a figure of authority, as can the King of Wands. This can be somebody who's in a leadership position or has a position of power. The King of Wands in reverse can be somebody who uses his power in the wrong way or takes advantage of the position that he's in. And I feel like there may have been a decision to end this relationship, put an end to this connection, maybe cut this person out of your life. Maybe after realizing who this person is or what they were up to, or how they were operating. I feel like this King of Wands, King of Swords is also responsible for the Seven of Swords energy on the table. So this person could have betrayed you, could be responsible for lies and deceit. This person could have gotten away with some kind of criminal behavior. And I do feel like, again, there's a sense that you're walking away or getting away from the situation. 8 of Cups can indicate walking away from a difficult emotional situation. And this King of Swords is clarifying this card. You may have found out some information, Pisces. You may have found out what this king was up to. Maybe some secrets were revealed, information revealed, or you could have just figured something out and decided to part ways. But I feel like it was not without a fight. And you may still be battling this. You may still be trying to get away or still battling this individual in some way, shape, or form. Stuck with this fight, stuck with this, maybe the aftermath of trying to leave or trying to end this relationship or this connection. But I also feel like, and maybe this has been a struggle for you, this relationship, but ultimately I feel like there's this desire for the truth. And that was what was significantly important to you, is to find out what was going on, especially with the 7 of Swords out here, that the goal was not just to get away, but to figure out what happened or what was going on or what this person was up to, what their motive was or is. I don't feel like this person is necessarily making amends or trying to heal the relationship. Whatever they've been up to, they still are. Currently, dealing with this significant shadow energy. So if you found out something about this individual, Pisces, it's not like they're like, oh shit, I was found out, I guess I better make amends, I guess I better come clean, I guess I better, you know, confess. None of that's happening. It's this person is either in denial or still trying to, you know, get away with their shenanigans, whatever it is that this Seven of Swords means to you. This person is still guilty as charged, in other words. Let's get some more cards out on the table. This is turning out to be kind of an interesting reading. I only have 2 sets out so far, so I might change my mind about where this story's going. Let's see what else we get. So we have Death in reverse. Page of Wands. Four of Cups. Knight of Wands. Justice. Seven of Wands in reverse. King of Swords again, this time in the upright position. And Strength. So what I got from these cards, I think that there is the sense that maybe at one time you were trying to make things work in this connection with this person. But after finding something out, or after receiving some information, or gathering some news, or coming to realize something, I think that the focus became less on trying to make things work and more on trying to get away from the situation. That you may have at some point discovered something or realized what this person was up to, or their true nature, what this King of Wands was up to. And instead of being concerned about trying to make things work or trying to work with this person, you realize that it wasn't about trying to mend this relationship or make things work with them. Instead, the goal was to take action with regard to whatever Seven of Swords energy this person was up to. This became your priority, is to take action. Whether that meant, again, I feel like you had to escape or get away from this person, because that was the one thing that was a priority. That was the right thing to do, was to focus on your well-being, whether that meant your safety, whether that meant you getting away because you knew that you didn't deserve to be treated in that manner. But once you found out whatever was being kept from you, because I do feel like this person was probably being sneaky or covert, or, you know, these kind of people who are embodying King of Swords, King of Wands energy, and bringing about Seven of Swords energy into a relationship or into your life, is not going to be doing this openly, or, you know, parading around town saying, hey, look at how I'm treating Pisces, I'm getting away with all this shit, I'm a bad person, and they're just dealing with it. The thing is, with this king, I do feel Again, he's got this, the King of Swords came out in the upright here. I do feel like this person is highly intelligent, maybe in a position of authority. This person has some power. This person is not someone who's just going to sit back and accept defeat. This person may have put up quite a fight, and that may be something that you either dealt with or are still dealing with, because this is an opponent to be reckoned with. This is not somebody who's just going to lay down and accept that they lost the fight. This is somebody who's going to put up a fight, and somebody who's not going to be willing to admit fault, for sure. They may be even representing themselves as the person who ended the relationship. In other words, trying to lay the blame on you, Pisces, for the demise of this connection. If people are asking or inquiring what went wrong, or they're having some kind of communication with outside parties, they might be saying, look, I left Pisces because Pisces did this to me, and I needed to get out of the situation. So they might be turning the tables, trying to make you look like you're the party at fault for whatever went wrong, or even the party who's guilty of the Seven of Swords energy. But I feel significant wrongdoing, possible significant lies. This could be a narcissist. And I feel like this is a practiced narcissist. This isn't a newbie. I think that with this King energy, this person knows what they're doing when it comes to treating people poorly, in whatever way that looks like to you, Pisces. So you're dealing with this, like I said, a very strong opponent, somebody who's very practiced at the kind of behavior that they display and the way they interact within relationships. They've probably gotten away with a lot in their life, is what I'm getting from these cards. Let's get some more information on the table for you, Pisces. So we have the Devil, the Two of Swords clarifying this King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, Justice, clarifying this Queen of Cups, there's the King of Swords again. And the Ten of Wands again. So this king is a fighter. This king is definitely trying to make it look like he was all about compromise, that he wanted to make things work, that he was willing to work things out. I feel like this person wanted, or at least made it seem like he was willing to be the voice of reason, try to work things out, to try to keep you from maybe ending things, keep you from leaving. I get the feeling that this king is trying to turn the tables on you, Pisces. Maybe even making it look like whatever occurred within the relationship was justified. This person has this very strong energy of being insistent that he's not going to lose this battle. He's going to win this no matter what. And I feel like he's got a lot going for him in the sense that, as I stated before, I feel like this person has a lot of experience with being the strong arm in a relationship, having things go his way. And he's got, you know, this position that he's in, high intelligence, maybe resources, maybe people on his side. I feel like this person is in a position of power and feels very secure about his position. And it almost feels like the only way, Pisces, that you were able to get out from underneath this individual is to quite literally just say, you know what, I can't fight against this individual. I have to just simply get out and go. I have to leave this person behind. This person could have, even for example, I'm just going to throw this out there because justice came out twice. This person could have the law on his side. Maybe this person practices in law or could be in law enforcement, so they have a certain level of experience and knowledge under their belt when it comes to this kind of thing. If you're in the court system with this individual, because whatever the ending this is, whatever you're going through, Pisces, feels really difficult and challenging. We've got the Devil with the Ten of Swords. Two of Swords, Death in reverse. I don't feel like the situation is over. It feels like it's ongoing to me. And it feels very intimidating. If I'm being honest, this feels like a very intimidating situation to be in. Because I feel like this person, again, the deck is stacked in this person's favor. Because they have the experience, they have the know-how, they have the knowledge, they have the resources. But they also have the burden of truth. And let's face it, Pisces, this person has to answer to whatever it is that they've been doing. And you can't live with the Seven of Swords energy forever. You can't carry this around with you forever because it will catch up to you eventually. It doesn't feel like it's caught up to this person yet, Pisces. It feels like you're still working on this. We've got Justice twice out here with your energy and with this King of Swords. And you may feel like giving up. You may feel like you might feel like I just need to literally escape and get out of the situation and never turn back. And maybe that is the answer. Maybe you don't, maybe you fight by not fighting. Do you know what I mean, Pisces? You get the hell out and you don't look back. And you let justice, karma, the universe do its thing and catch up with this person in its own time, because this person cannot keep up this kind of energy. This person can't hang on to this kind of energy forever and get away with it. This person's playing games with the devil. That's what I get. I'm sorry. This feels really harsh, and maybe some people might listen to this reading and think, oh, she's being over dramatic, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing in the cards, and it does not feel like a pleasant situation. And Pisces, if you're in this situation, I feel for you. I wouldn't want to be in this situation. I wouldn't want to be dealing with this type of person. I've known these type of people in my life before. And they can be scary people to be around. Scary people to have to deal with. Let's get this last round of cards out here for you, Pisces, and see if we can't wrap this up. Get some advice, maybe. So we have the Hermit, this time in the upright position. The Magician. Ten of Swords in reverse this time. The Tower in reverse. Lovers. Temperance. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. I'm glad that came out. That's good news. Three of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Pentacles. So, what I'm getting from this last run of cards, this person may have the upper hand right now, or they may think they do. This person may be representing themselves as the victim in this situation, and that you're at fault. That you didn't try, that you didn't make the effort to make things work. And maybe representing you as the bad guy. But Pisces, what I'm getting more than anything is that the universe is on your side and you will see justice in the situation. Temperance, justice, clarifying your energy. Right now, based on what I'm seeing, is the safest and right thing to do. And the safest thing to do is for you to get out of the situation and make sure that you are okay. Because this person doesn't just have to deal with you. I think this person is affecting other people. It could be affecting other people in your family, circle of friends, co-workers, whoever this is to you. Other people are going to become aware of what's going on, especially once you're away from the situation and can start healing from this. This person will have to carry the burden of truth, and they're going to have to answer to more than just you. Again, the Ten of Pentacles can indicate other people involved in the situation, external parties who are affected by this or aware of the situation and will eventually be coming out of the woodworks, because you're going to have their support and their strength behind you, not them. And this person is going to have to stand up to that, fight that. If this was a romantic connection, maybe a spouse or a partner of yours, Pisces, I do feel like, again, there's a sense that maybe you have in the past worked on this relationship, tried to make things right, put in a significant amount of effort into this, and really what it's coming down to, and based on what I'm seeing in the cards, is if you were to try again, it would be a waste of time because you're just going to go through the same crap again. And at this point in time, this is about putting an end to this once and for all. Getting yourself out of the situation and allow this person to face the consequences that they brought about themselves. And they're going to have to deal with it themselves, by themselves, alone. You're going to have to answer to the universe, not just to you. Perhaps answer to the law. Okay, there's like 3 of them there, so I'm not going to take those. I want one card for Pisces. Let's wrap up this reading. One card that can maybe give you some clarity, Pisces, maybe something that will be words of encouragement or some advice of that nature. Okay, I'm going to take this card. It did flip up on the ground. I have to scoop my chair out. Come on, card. So we have the 5 of Air, which is the 5 of Swords. This card, I'm pretty sure you're going to resonate with this. I'm trying to remember the meaning. I haven't pulled this one in a long time, and based on what I'm remembering, it's about being your authentic self, taking off the mask. I think that you'll resonate with this if this reading has resonated with you. And I think it will be significant to this reading. So let's see what it says. I'll read it from the book, and then we'll wrap up this reading for you, Pisces. It's about a page long. Okay, Pisces, here we go. The 5 of Air represents a conflict between what is real and what is believed. It addresses a need for honesty and the courage to let go of a self-deception that is being held onto in order to hide and protect from a painful reality. This painful reality may be one that we choose to deny, but even so, its influence can still create dissonance in our lives and work in a corrosive manner that gives rise to conflicted thoughts, a desire to avoid and procrastinate, and eventual self-sabotage of our creative endeavors. It can also manifest in a desire to withdraw and separate ourselves from those who love us. The symptoms to look for are low self-esteem and disparaging inner voice, and an inability to handle criticism, as it only serves to reinforce a low opinion that is already held. Even simple advice and constructive criticism that are offered to help improve or fix something that is in need of further work is perceived to be an attack and is responded to with hurt or anger. When this happens repeatedly, others may become reluctant to speak up, even when there is a real and genuine need. This reluctance is noticed and feeds the anxiety. As a result of this inability to take advice of any kind and see it for what it is, care and love, conflict, mistakes, and outright failure become common occurrences, which in turn make us believe even more that we will never succeed. Behind the mask, we fall victim to self-recrimination, judgment, and blame, and criticize ourselves in a manner that is neither objective nor constructive. And yet, despite everything, we try to put on a brave face and continue to smile, but it is a mask. The smile is the lie that hides disappointments, regrets, guilt, and a pain that we attempt to deny because we have been conditioned to suppress and repress our true thoughts and feelings. If the 5 of Air card appears in your reading, it is in essence a gentle intervention. Remove the mask and the blindfold from your eyes. Let go of the lie that all is okay and that you are happy, and allow yourself to see that you need to address the thoughts and beliefs that have you thinking poorly of yourself. It is time for you to see and face the inner demons that have you believing that you are not worthy or deserving of success or happiness. Drop the mask and show your true self, wounds and all. Look at the damaging thoughts and beliefs, address their source, and give yourself an opportunity to heal. Allow others to help you. You are not alone, and you are loved. Understand that the advice and constructive criticism of others offer is not meant to limit and wound, but to help you heal and grow. Honestly, Pisces, what I got out of this is that this person has probably affected you in a way, again, that it's made you feel like a victim, made you feel like you're helpless, make you feel like you're the one who's at fault for the demise of this relationship, when in reality, this person has kept you in this prison of self-defeat, feeling less than, and they had the control for quite a while. They had the power. They had everybody on their side, knowledge, intelligence, other people, resources, and I think that they really did a number on you, Pisces, and I think that you're starting to see that. The good news is you've got people in your corner. You've got the truth in your corner. I think that the cards are indicating, at least, and if you haven't already, that it is time to leave this person behind and seek justice that way, in the form of self-care first. Get yourself safe. Get yourself in a position where you can accept the help and the love of others. Eventually, everything is going to work out in your favor because you have the universe on your side. You have the universe watching your back, and it looks like you've been through hell and back. It looks like you have been through hell and back with this individual. Where is he? He's in reverse here. With this individual. And frankly, Pisces, it's time for the tables to turn on this person. It's time to put an end to this. So, honestly, this looks really harsh, but I have a feeling that this reading is indicating that the tables are turning and that you're on the right track, Pisces, and I wish all the best for you. If you are resonating with this reading, I wish you all the best, and I hope that things turn for the better for you soon if they haven't already. So thank you so much for watching. If it did resonate, please give me a like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. I love those as well, and would be encouraged to hear your stories and hear how you're doing. So I wish all the best for you. Thanks again for joining me, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye, Pisces. Take care.